I'm back. We are in episode 8 of my extreme declutter series, and it's come time for the craft room. My main job is an embroidery digitizer. So this is actually my office. If you don't know what an embroidery digitizer is, that's okay, because not many people do. The way I explain it is I'm like a graphic designer for embroiderers. I digitize images and logos and that sort of stuff for people who have embroidery machines. That's what I do for a living, a part-time job, if you will. I digitize this design. These sew up in people's embroidery hoops. And in case you're wondering what this is actually like a little tooth fairy pillow that hangs on a bedpost or a door. Isn't that cute? That's an embroidery machine right there if you're really new to the embroidery game. I digress. If you are a crafter or you have a loved one who's a crafter, then you know the craft room is a sacred space and you dare not get rid of anything. However, today it just needs to be done. This isn't a very big space that we have to work with. This is like a scrapbook area. I don't really scrapbook, never have. Don't know why I hung on to that. Then there's like a tote for like Young Living oils. I used to sell Young Living oils. So I have catalogs. I have little knick-knack supplies to make homemade soaps or chapsticks and all that. So I have a blanket that needs to be returned. We are going to reset this space. I think for starters, we're going to begin by clearing off this table and then working around to this bookshelf.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool, but it was obvious, like, ooh.
If only cleaning the whole room was that easy. Moving on to this corner. I made all my nieces and nephews these little hooded towels for Christmas. It's one of my favorite gifts to give kids for Christmas, for birthdays, or whatever. Anyway, I had extra supplies here, and so I went ahead and made up an extra Elsa one, but I was gonna sell it, but seeing as it's been on my dirty floor, I'm gonna have to wash it. So I'm just gonna give it to my kids. I'm gonna sew that up because it's literally gonna take me 3 minutes, and go ahead and throw that in the wash.
They would be together, ooh. And one day she said,
let's get this organized and go through it and get rid of what we can.
write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make.
Before COVID hit, we had a membership to the zoo, and I bought us all matching green, bright green shirts and some iron-on vinyl to make cute like zoo shirts for when we went to the zoo, and that way it would be easy for me to spot all my kids. But shortly after I got all this, COVID hit. But I'm still gonna hang on to it and make them because things are opening back up here, and the zoo's a relatively safe place to go. So we'll probably end up renewing our membership and going there. So we will save this for the future.
Beautiful, and maybe I'll call you my sweetheart, and promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours, 'cause I want you, and I wanted you to know. He looked at her and then he smiled, picked up a pen and paper, and started writing. Probably some.
I forget which decluttering video it was. I believe it was the pantry refrigerator declutter. Y'all had a lot of recommendations on the quinoa, if I'm saying that right. And look what I found. I found cheesecloth. Some of y'all recommended rinsing it with cheesecloth, and I didn't know I had any. So I think I'm going to do like a Shannon tries quinoa on my Instagram. Maybe do an Instagram story. So if you want to see that and you have Instagram, head on over there and follow us. And I'm going to try one of y'all's recipes. So if you haven't already and you have a yummy quinoa recipe, put that down in the comment section below and we'll try that. I found some of my old CDs. Should we peek and see what teenage, college age Shannon listened to? If you've had any of these CDs growing up, go ahead and like this video and let me know in the comment section which one you've had. First up, Lisa Loeb. Oh, this one was a favorite of mine. You're gonna notice that my musical tastes are all over the place. We have Kevin Fowler. I think this is Kevin Fowler. No, this isn't Kevin Fowler. Who is this? That doesn't look like Kevin Fowler, but I thought this was Kevin Fowler. I was a big Kevin Fowler fan. Random New Music. Disc 1. That one's all scratched up. Maroon 5. John Mayer. A little Jack Ingram. 2007 Country. Remember the days where we used to burn our own music? That probably ages me. Ah, Miranda Lambert, still a big fan. Eric Clapton. That's probably my husband's. 90s and Today. Joss Stone. Totally forgot about her. I wonder whatever happened to her. My beloved Incubus. I have a 2010 minivan that still has a CD player in it, so I think I'm gonna go put that in there and relive some of the glory days.
Or something cliche like ooh. Baby, I only want you.
I love going through things I haven't gone through in a long time because I find neat little treasures like little butterfly clips. So all those bins, I was able to empty those 2 bins. These need to go with our keepsake pictures. I already told you what I was doing with that. These are just scraps. I have a scrap bin, so I have a home for those. I'm missing the O. My kids made me that. These, I think I'm just going to donate or try and sell. They did not age well. I had a whole bunch of these, and these were just extras I had, so I think I'm just going to give those away. More donate. Cheesecloth. These are like my samples. I digitized an embroidery design for ice packs, but I think I'm going to put these in circulation for my kids. We could probably benefit from those. This is all the trash so far, and this is all that's left of the keep.
And then he said, I wrote you a love song, and I tried to make it beautiful. It's a song about your sweet, sweetheart, and how nobody can steal me away. Yeah, I am yours, 'cause I want you, and I wanted you to know. As he sang, she started to dance, grabbed his arm and took his hand.
I think I'm liking this, working just around the room, going through every single drawer and bin and getting rid as much as possible. I'm scared over there. So we're gonna just keep working our way. I'm wiping down shelves as I go.
He held her close under the...
I really want to play by the container rule, so I'm gonna end up going through all that and making sure it fits comfortably in that drawer and getting rid of scrap pieces and stuff that, you know, probably cost just a few cents on the dollar. And then I have a ton of craft vinyl. I use it for my designs, and I need a good storage solution for that. I thought I had one, but I'm already busting the seams on that. I will show you that in a little bit. So we're gonna set this aside because I know I'm gonna find more felt and more vinyl.
Light as they kept on dancing. And now they're singing their love song, and they sing it kind of beautiful. each other, sweetheart. I promise nobody can get in their way or steal the show. They're in love now, and I wanted you to know.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it.
I'm gonna send Steven to Dollar Tree to try and hunt me down some more of these. I'm gonna wait to reset these drawers until he gets back with some organization, because I don't want to just refill this up and everything get cluttered up in there. This is my scrap storage. I actually keep it pretty tidy because otherwise I go crazy. All my scraps are sorted by color. It's very aesthetically pleasing that way as well. So I'm not going to do anything with that. I am going to go through and get rid of some stuff. My grandma actually quilts. Every once in a while I go through my fabrics and get rid of what I don't use, and I like to send it to her. She makes quilts for everyone in our family. All the new babies in our family get a quilt, and we all got a quilt when we graduated high school and college. She's like a quilting machine.
I wanna see you, see how rewind. When we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you, I.
Oh look, I found the O.
Know how to make me feel right. I can't help how. Got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say let's convey. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching.
Alright, Steven just got back. Let's see what he was able to find at Dollar Tree. Woo, it's bright. He doesn't see me. Let's see if we can scare him. Got you. That's my type. That's my type.
Couple of your baskets here.
Wow. He made out like a bandit. He managed to find some more white bins. I love having those on hand.
You said a little bit of everything.
Some desk organization. Well, you definitely delivered. Oh, I didn't even know they made little baby ones.
They didn't have any in white, or I would have got
Little baby stacking bins. All right, I got a lot to work with. Thanks, honey. Say hi to your people.
Hi to my people.
Question for y'all. Do y'all hang on to your device boxes? I always thought I would save it just in case I ever decided to sell it and upgrade. But I've had it for 3 years and I have yet to use this. What do the decluttering masters say about this kind of stuff? I am curious to know. Does this add value when you go to resell or not? That's really my question. Alright, this is sort of my software slash cameras slash technology. And I had 2 power strips. I'm always looking for power strips. Next up we have overflow ribbon. Eventually I'd like to store all my ribbon here. Actually, I think I'm going to go through this and try and downsize what's in here so that everything I own is up here. Once I went through that bucket, I ended up going through and consolidating some of the ribbon I had up on the shelf, and then I went through and figured out what I could give away, and I was able to fit all the ribbon I owned up on that shelf, so I actually freed up a whole bin because of it.
Don't wanna hear it.
This one's easy. Just gotta take that back.
When we rewind, it feels so nice. I can't help got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes.
I got all this scrapbooking materials when my husband and I first got married in 2008, and asked me how many scrapbooks I've made. A 0. So I'm finally biting the bullet and getting rid of it all.
Dun, 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 dun.
What's that song?
Rocky.
Alexa, play Rocky.
I have a tiger.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Oh, Alexa, play Eye of the Tiger. I used to make baby pillows out of this and baby blankets, and occasionally I'll still make one, like if a friend's having a baby and stuff, but I rarely reach for this fabric, and so I'm gonna bless my grandma with this stuff for her quilting. She's gonna be so happy, I hope. I always like seeing the quilts that she makes because I recognize some of the fabric. So it kind of blesses me and blesses her, and it blesses whoever receives the quilt in the long run. So I know it's going to a good home. I better call to see if she can use it before I just load my dad up with it. They live in a small apartment, and I just, you know. One thing I don't like is when people just assume I could use it, and it ends up adding to my clutter. So always good to ask before you just give it away.
Hello.
Hey Grandma, it's Shannon.
Hi, Shannon. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I have a question for you. I am going through my craft room and getting rid of some craft supplies. I need to know, would you like some of that Minky Dot fabric?
What's that?
That's that really soft, fleecy fabric that
With the bumps in it?
yeah, with the bumps in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a quilt for Tucker out of that.
Oh.
It's real cute.
Oh, and it's so soft. Okay, I've got
Yeah, he
a
loves
lot coming your way. I just don't reach for it that often, so I want it to go to someone who can use it. So,
Okay. Well, just put it with our cookies.
yeah, Dad's coming this weekend, or I'm sorry, next weekend, and he'll bring it back with him. I'll load him up.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I love you.
Love you too.
All right, I'm gonna get back to work.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Oh, Shannon,
Yeah?
I really love your hair. That's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm really liking it too. She did a good job.
We'll see ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I love her.
Down
Aww.
there.
I love my mom because she means... I have no idea what that says. We'll have to ask Grace. But I look so beautiful. I guess I'm doing a winky face. There's no reason I need this many pins.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within.
And more to the giveaway pile.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to buy.
Alright, as much as I want it to be done today, I'm gonna have to come back to it. Good morning, day 2. We don't have very far to go. I have another one of these shelves. I'm actually gonna have Steven. Hi, Steven.
Good morning.
I'm gonna have Steven hang the other one right above it. And then also I'm gonna try and have him hang that. He doesn't know that yet. Along with my mom, if we can find the O again, because Eric walked off with it. I hope he didn't have anything else to do this morning.
Which he does.
Anyway, gotta love him. He's so supportive. Anyway, so we're gonna get that hung, go through the remaining bins, come through and just sort of tidy up everything, and we'll be done. Yay!
Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck.
I love it. Looks great. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
I promise you he loves me. I'm so thankful he is as easygoing as he is, rolling with my punches. I didn't really spend a whole lot of time on these. Well, I take it back. I did spend a lot of time going through these bins, but I didn't film a whole lot about what these bins had in them. And these are basically all my samples of my designs. I have worked embroidery conventions in the past, and so when I set up my booth, I like to have those on hand to decorate it with. So I have to hang on to them, but I was able to consolidate them all into one bin. Okay, the last thing I need to do is go through all these fabrics and get rid of what I know I'm not going to use or that I've had for a long time. I also have this pile right here I need to go through. Most of these are scraps, but some of them are still good for my embroidery. So I need to go through those and get rid of what I'm not going to use. So we're going to just do this real quick. Hang on.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow.
something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Today is a good day to live. I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
There are the 2 bags of fabric going to Grandma. Here's the giveaway bag number 1, just going to donation. Here's donate box number 2, overflowing. Here are the craft supplies that I have for friends and that I'm going to try and sell. Are y'all ready for the transformation? I don't think you're ready.
And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here?
It feels so amazing in here. I do tend to operate in an organized method. Wait, it echoes in here. It's never done that before. I feel like I've really outdone myself. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you found the inspiration and the motivation you needed to clean up your workspace. We will be back next Monday with another space, extreme declutter. And until then, we will see you next time.